All right. Good job with which turned in. Yeah, hitting that A minor way up there. I mean, if you were to work on getting that, I would suggest starting the same shape just further down the fretboard where it's much easier to hold, and then just slowly work it up one fret at a time. And eventually you get way up there, higher and higher and higher. So yeah, the smaller the frets, like this is not something I'd be able to jump into easily, but it's really just a matter of getting used to putting your fingers right where they have to be. Oof. Can I start on the 22nd fret? Whew. Very difficult. Yeah, it's just a matter of learning how to squish those fingers into the right spot. But most likely, you're never going to be playing a chord, way the heck up here. You could. That's more realistic. But even still, not highly likely. Power chord, better chance of doing it, but probably not that. Anyway, let's get into the new thing. So, we're going to start working on upbeat or upstroke focus. So things might start feeling a little funny. So very important, continue tapping the foot on the downbeats. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 when that metronome's clicking. Of course, when things get going crazy fast, difficult to keep that foot going. And when it is going crazy fast, that is when I tap my foot on just the first and third beat. And when it's really fast and crazy, I'll just tap on the 1. So keep the foot going as much as you can on 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as you see here on beat 3, we don't strum anything, but we do tap the foot. So we continue with strumming down on the downbeat, up on the upbeat. So we have down, up, up, down. Very important, you still move your strumming hand down on that third beat. Just don't hit the strings. Just like doing consecutive downstrokes in a row. You hit the strings on the way down, but then you miss the strings on the way up. So down, then you miss. Down, then you miss. Hit it on the down, then you miss. Well, this is doing upstrokes in a row. So you hit the upstroke, and then you miss the down, hit it on the up. So keep the hand moving the whole time. Super important. Super, super important. Because a very common mistake people make when learning this, they'll hit the upstroke and then they don't move the hand. They don't move the hand and they end up doing a downstroke here, or they quickly try and jerk the hand down and up and it gets all weird and just sounds bad and looks odd. So keep the hand moving at a steady pace the whole time. We want to keep that hand moving along with that metronome, just down, up, down, up, down, up. No matter what, we're just going to miss one of the downstrokes. So, we're just going to continue counting, saying only what we play. So I wrote out the rhythm 2 different ways. This way makes it much easier to see where all the down and up beats are. So here we see the downbeat of 1, upbeat of 1, downbeat of 2, upbeat of 2. This 8th note is tied to this 8th note. So the upbeat of 2 is tied to the downbeat of 3. That's because we're not going to strum on the downbeat of 3. But this allows you to see there is the downbeat of 3, and we're not strumming on it. But we do strum again on the upbeat of 3. There's the downbeat of 4, and it's a quarter note, so that takes up 2 eighth notes worth. So the 4 and. So again, downbeat of 1, upbeat of 1. Downbeat of 2, upbeat of 2. Downbeat of 3 that we do not play on, upbeat of 3, downbeat of 4. Now, very good chance you'll probably see that rhythm written like this instead. So you got both the easy way of reading it and the more confusing way of reading it. But basically, eighth note, eighth note, eighth note, eighth note, eighth note, eighth note, eighth note tied to an eighth note, and 2 eighth notes is a quarter note long, which is why we have this quarter note. That's the length of a quarter note. Got a quarter note. Eighth note, quarter note, quarter note. So, again, the rhythm here is 100% the same here. It's just notated a little different. But again, mathematically, 100% the same. All right, here we go. 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 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 4. 1. All right, 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 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 4. Done. 180. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 200 for repetitions. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, any questions, let me know, and I will see you again in your next video.